Hello everybody and welcome to ESO Daily. I am your host, Mr. Graven. Alright guys, I have a new Magicka Warden PvP build for Summerset and oh boy, it's gonna hurt people. I promise. This is Sokar. Alright guys, let me go ahead and get into it. This is a Destro Resto build. Now, on this side, currently, you're going to see 46,596 Magicka. Trust you and me, it gets better. Magic recovery, 2,174. Max health, 633. Spell damage, prior to a buff, 1833. Resistance, yeah, that ain't no lie. 21,000. To the left, you're going to see everything allocated into Max Magicka. We are using the Astronaut Mundus. We are using Witch Mother's Potent Brew. All right, so let me go ahead and get on to the other side. Now, on the staff side, you will see a slight difference, 41-2. Magic recovery is still pretty much the same, max health. And spell damage, 1633, 20 and 20 on this side. Okay, let's get into the sets and get how good this build really is. Okay, so we're going to use Restoration Staff of Necropotence. Okay, so it's Necropotence, Chewed On, and Spinners. Let's go down piece by piece, shall we? Okay, Restoration Staff of Necropotence, Oblivion damage, powered. Get the Nirnholm. I ran out of transmutation, but you want to get Nirnholm. But powered's good for the rest, though, because this is mainly our healing side. So if you have powered, no biggie. But I do recommend the Nirnholm. Okay, we all know what Necropotence does. If you're new to the game, where do you get it? Rivenspire. It's an overland set. You can farm it. It's going to give us Max Magicka, Max Magicka, Max Magicka. And when we have a pet active, yep, we're going to get more Max Magicka. All right, we have the Lightning Staff of Necropotence with an increased enchantment. Oh yeah, now this one is Nirnholm. That is ideal. Chewed On, keep in mind, 5/1/1, 5 light, 1 heavy, 1 medium. Maximum gives us the Undaunted passive of 6%. This is infused Max Magicka. Chewed On, get to some Mazaton, right? Gives us spell resistance, physical resistance, and gives us Major Ward and Major Resolve at all times, increasing our physical and spell resistance by 5,280. Yeah, we're going to be a little hard to take out. Not so easy. Trust you and me. Love it. Okay, Jerkin of Necropotence. Max Magicka, ideal. Shoulders of Chewed On, medium. Impen, ideal. Spinner Sash, Impen, Max Magicka, ideal. Spinners is also an overland set that you can farm. And it gives us Max Magicka, spell damage, and, oh yeah, spell penetration. Gotta love it. Okay, there we go. And Impen, ideal. Gloves of Necropotence, Impen, Max Magicka, ideal. Spinner's Breachers, Infuse, Max Magicka, ideal. Spinner's Shoes, Impen, Max Magicka, ideal. We have a Spinner's Necklace, Arcane, increase with spell damage, ideal. Ring of Necropotence, Recovery, ideal. Arcane, Spinner's Ring, Arcane, Magicka Recovery, ideal. I want to maintain all the Arcane on here. I'm good with it. Trust you and me. Let's get into the skills here. Primary bar. Okay, we're going to use the Lightning Staff. Why are we using the Lightning Staff? Very, very, very important here. We want the Ancient Knowledge passive, right? Lightning Staff increases damage done with area of effect abilities by 8%. So, we're going to bank on that. To do that, we're going to slot Shock Reach. This is our spammable on our CC. Now, this is single target. Keep that in mind, but it offers us the stun and adds us the extra 8% towards all the rest of our damage since they're, guess what, all AoEs. With that being said, we're going to use Deep Fissure. Thank you, Zoss, for making the changes to this. You took away the stun, but you gave me that lovely, lovely Major Breach. Thank you. I love you. Because prior to this, I needed extra penetration. Hence why we're using the spinners. I don't need the Lover Mundus. I don't need it. I have the passive into the light armor of concentration. I have this. It's giving me the major breach. And I'm using spinners. Good night to anybody who comes in front of me. Your ass is toast. Yes. Thank you, Zoss. You can take away the stun. I'm fine with that. Because here's my stun. And here's a shitload of damage going up their rear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so Deep Fissure. Okay, Growing Swarm. Okay, we're going to use this. Now, technically, it's a single target, right? But, when it applies, it acts like an AoE effect. So it's going to affect more targets. 6 new targets, right? So we want that. Plus, keep in mind, into animal companions, I get advanced species. Increase your damage done by 2% for each animal companion ability slotted. 6% because I have 3 of them. I got Uno, Dos, and Trace with the Birds of Prey. Because the Birds of Prey is also going to give me what? Minor Berserk. Yeah, and I get Major Expedition. Going to be a pretty fast Warden. Man, trust you and me. We're going to use that Inner Light. That's going to give us our Major Prophecy. Now, we're not worried about crit too much, but it gives us that nice bonus of 5% towards our Max Magicka. To amp it up a little bit more, we're going to go with the Northern Storm on this, right? Because it has a lovely AoE effect. So it's going to be increased by 8% due to that Ancient Knowledge passive. Also, we're going to get Major Protection when we cast it. And we're getting that nice 8%, and reduce movement speed of the enemy's hit by 70%. Yeah, like it. I'm feeling it. Okay, back bar, Resto, Enchanted Growth. This is our, direct heal. So we're just going to use this, keep ourselves alive in the pinch, and it's going to give me minor intellect and minor endurance, increasing magicka and stamina recovery. So when I go ahead and hit this, and I go back to my character sheet, now I'm at 22 on this side. Switch out the bar, now I'm at 23. Feel good about it. All right, Time Freeze. Oh yeah, we're going to use Time Freeze on this. Why? Very simple. We want to go ahead and get them stuck. A lot of people like to run away from wardens. Why? The easiest way to beat a warden. How do you beat a warden? Stay out of his line of sight. So how do we rectify that? Well, we just group stun them, right? Puts a large radius. If they get stuck, we can hit them with that nice Deep Fissure. Freeze them, fissure their asses. Okay, there we go. Healing Ward is our shield system. We can shield ourselves and allies. We're going to use the Blue Betty to activate Necropotence. This has to be up 100% of the time. So let's get into this, shall we? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to go back to the back bar. Yeah. Take a look. 50,000 Max Magicka. 50,000 Max Magicka. We hit this. We hit our wings. We go into our Deep Fissure. 17-4. It's pretty hard. That's base damage. That's not crit. That's base. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Okay, Leeching Vines. Right? Okay, I love this. It kind of acts like a shielding system, right? It's going to heal me 2,573 each second for 10 seconds. Also applies minor lifesteal, which adds an additional 699 to the attacker hitting me. So we're getting over 3,000. Cut that in half, 1,500 per second. So that's nice. Really like it. Enchanted Forest, 90 ultimate. Shitload of healing. Get a pinch. Me and my party getting a pinch. Drop this little baby on everybody. Yeah, really like it. Plus, when I heal anybody under 50%, I generate 20 ultimate. Yeah, I like it. I like it lots. Right? It's really, really good. I'm feeling this build all the way. Let's go ahead and get into the champion point, shall we? All right, going into the Apprentice, we have Bless at 707. Elemental Expert is at 14%. Spell Erosion, we have a ton of penetration, but we're going to take that up to 1,191, just in case we bump into somebody over, you know, like, I don't know, 14k resistance. So, Staff Expert, we're going to go 606. Now, you can bump this up to 9 and drop down Mastered Arms if you want, but keep in mind, any of your direct attack abilities will be affected. That's up to you, but I want to maintain 75 for the Butcher. All right, I don't have a finisher, so I want to make that light attacks hit harder. Thaumaturge, lots of dots, dots, and more dots. Thaumaturge, 21.18. Coming over to the Steed, Ironclad, 14.14. Spell Shield, 1,191. Resistance, 1,076. Hardy and Elemental Defender are both split between 909. Light Armor Focus is 3,117. Thick Skin 611. Coming into the Lord, we have Bastion at 13. Quick Recovery at 707. Coming into the Tower, Warlord 1208. Sprinter at 5. I had a few points left. I just put a couple points in there. Siphoner, 75 points for 14%. Let's go ahead and reduce their resistance as much as possible. Tenacity, 3.17. Arcanist, 14%. Healthy. I want a little bit more health recovery. I am not a vampire. I wouldn't recommend vampire with this build. I am a high elf, though, and I do recommend that high elf, but you can use Breton if you want. Coming over into the Shadow, nothing into this, and that is how the champion points are allocated. I'm telling you guys, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Doesn't that look pretty when we come over there and we're staring at a big over 50,000 max Magicka? Oh my, and the spell damage goes up to 21. Woof! Woof! And we have 21k resistance. Woof! Whoa! Wow. It's going to be a rough day in PvP, man. I swear. All right, guys. I love it. I know whoever's going to rock this build is going to deal some serious amount of damage. I love it. Love you guys. This is Sokar. If you have any questions, comments, post below. Once again, I'm Mr. Craven, this CSO Daily. Thank you for watching. And once again and always, have a nice day.